Hey everyone. I just want to share a quick message today. We'll see how long I get while baby is still sleeping. You get a cute little view of the baby. Some of you don't even know I had a baby yet. So that's going to be news. Surprise. I just want to share a couple quick things. I had really, really profound messages, like repeated messages this week. I want to share that. And also, it's the art site of the Alter Rebbe, Rabbi Shneur Zalman, who really is the founder of the Lubavitch. So I don't know what to call it, movement. It's like just so beyond what anyone can fathom, right? Every corner of the world has Chabad. Um, so, um, you know, one of the things that is so profound to me, I started learning the writings of um, the Alter Rebbe. He's also called the Tanya. Before I went through my own healing journey, before I did all of my healing work to recover from MS, and so it was more like it resonated, and I like felt it, but I didn't know how to live it yet. And anyone, once you go through your healing journey, when you then go back and learn what he wrote, the Tanya, um, then it like all clicks in and it all makes sense. Um, it's really profound. But before that, the first time I learned it without really understanding it, the first time I sat in a class on the Tanya, and this was at USC with Rabbi Dov Wagner, I was like, it was like this experience of coming home. It was just like, I'm not even sure I fully understand what he's saying, but you are describing what it means to be a soul in a body, what it means to navigate this world, and all the physicality and the distractions and all of the voices in my head. And it's like, yeah, I knew there was something more. Like my whole life since I was a little girl, it was like there had to be more. There had to be more than what I'm seeing on the surface. And the fact that he could not just grasp that and know that, but then teach how to navigate it is just so profound, and it's what all of us are really ultimately seeking for. I facilitate people from all walks of life, from all ranges of trauma, and using multiple modalities. Everyone is just seeking, I'm just trying to figure out how to be human. Like I'm just trying to navigate how to be human. So there's so much to say about him, and there's so much I could say about his teachings. What I just want to say right now is the biggest thing that the biggest misnomer is that we think that the body is this like base, like it's just survival instincts. It's just like has this like animal desire that we have to overcome. And really the body is so holy and so powerful and has so much information for us and so much wisdom for us. And actually the body is so much of how the soul can communicate to us. And I had to learn that in order to heal on a very, very deep level. Um, and ironically, like the participants in my course don't know that that's what they're learning. Like I teach it in a way that like you don't have to know that, you don't have to understand all the intellectual aspect of like how this all works. You just have to be in the exercise and the practice of it. So I teach the actual lived practices, hands-on tangible tools to live this way and experience your body communicating to you and experience the holiness of your body, not just even through illness, but especially through illness. So it's like, this is my message. I just want to like, in his, like, through his light today, um, that's like permeating the world, and the legacy that he has given, globally, but I'm just personally grateful right now for his legacy, because it gave me that spark to come back into my own alignment. Um, I want to leave you with that idea that your body is holy. And we say this like almost like it's like so like overused today, like my body's a temple. Like actually, yes. Like actually your body is the map of the temple of the Beit HaMikdash in Jerusalem. Like there is actually a map, and it goes through like you have all aspects of the temple within you, actually. And that gives you so much insight into why certain organs work the way they do, and why our bodies work the way that they do, and how can I access an experience of God within me. That's what it means. Like, someone asked me this week, well, how do you get close to God? First, you have to get close to you. God is in you. So it's 2 seconds. There's so much more I want to say, but I also like feel like any second he might wake up, and so I want to feel like I left you with an important reminder and message. And so, hopefully you are feeling good and healthy and vibrant, and I wish that for everybody always. Um, and if not, it's a reminder both for those who are in health and those who are in dis-ease, a lack of ease in the body right now. Um, to know that your body is holy, and it is not trying to harm you, and it is not trying to go against you. It is trying to help you become you. And I know that that's not easy. Trust me, I know that that's not easy. Oh my gosh. I could be the first one to say that. But for all of us, just it's such an important reminder on a day-to-day basis. My body is on this journey with me. My body's on this journey with me, and my body has wisdom, and my body can guide me, um, and I'm here to master that. I'm here to master the relationship with my body and soul, and that's how I become the highest potential. Even though we never really reach the pinnacle, we're always growing, right? But that's how I can even get close to that and begin to live in my potential in this lifetime. So hopefully that gives you like a little bit today. By the way, I just want to say, for those who have studied Tanya, so many people tell me I don't get it. It's like so beyond, it's so esoteric. And I just want to say, like, you have to find a good teacher for this. You have to find a good teacher for this, because when you actually learn it and understand it, it's like you get superpowers. Like, you can tap into such deep, powerful wisdom. I mean, just this week it was like talking about the difference between like the energy in the left side of the heart and the right side of the heart, and how how the mind and the heart, like the importance of how they have to work together. And how, do you listen to the desires of the heart, or do you use your mind? Oh, my mind has to overpower the heart. Okay, when and how? What are the intricacies of that? What, and then when you can do that, when you're conscious of that, then so much opens up in your life, and then you're not like just being controlled by every whim and every fear and just reaction. And okay, you can see I could go on for a while. The other thing I would just really, really quickly want to touch on from this week is just the idea of like needing to be in control of our circumstances. And many of us, have a drive, a need to do that. We want to be in control, and it can be so hard to let go. But I want to point out the lesson that I've been really in this week, and the work that I've really been in this week. The more we try to control, the harder things get. The more tension there is. You're just swimming upstream. And it's a practice. It's not like you just wake up one day and feel like, okay, I can let go. It's practice. It's day in and day out, moment by moment. Start with the little things, but only once we can let go. Again, you could do it 1% at a time. Only once we can let go can God then show us the path, and can things then open up in our lives easier and more profound than we ever would have imagined. But we have to let up. We have to let up. If I think I'm a better driver and I know a better direction and a better path, I have free will. He'll let me do it. Usually just ends up way more stressful and way more frustrating. And then you're like, why is this still happening, right? It can just become chaos. So that's also been a really, really important reminder for me this week. So I just wanted to leave you with that as you go into your weekend. And because I imagine that, not I imagine, everything is energy. And if one person is processing something, I know that all of us are. It's part of the collective. I definitely saw it in the sessions I did this week. Only did a few, but I had my coaching groups this week, and that was a big theme. So we want to be in allowance. We want to be in ease. We want to be in ease. So I want to bless all of us that we can really tap into the light that is right now permeating the universe from the Alter Rebbe. I want to express my gratitude for all that he, for all of the work that he did in putting so much out into the world, so much wisdom into the world. You know, some people could just sit on their own wisdom, and my gratitude for him sparking that, like connecting to that spark within me, so that I could be on this journey, and then make sense and understand how I healed, and what that means, and then giving me the tools to help teach that to others. So I'm just feeling really grateful, and I want to share that energy. This is such an important time to tap into that light. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, a beautiful Shabbat. It should be so holy. We should all be together very soon in Jerusalem, and our soldiers should be protected. Our people should be safe and protected always. The hostages should come home. Really, really, really praying for them, and that they feel God's presence always, and that they come home safely. Amen. May we hear good news very soon.